Breaking news happening as we go on the air. Verdicts have been reached in two big cases we've been following for you closely this week. One in Schenectady, the other happening in Albany.
The verdict for Persia Nelson was read just one day after the jury began their deliberations. She's the mother accused of killing her 10-month-old in Schenectady. We're going to have much more on that moment in court coming up.
First, though, going to begin in Albany, where the man accused of hitting a UAlbany student with an illegal dirt bike just learned his fate.
What was your verdict in reference to the charge of assault in the second degree under the first count of the indictment?
Guilty.
That verdict was read shortly after the jury started deliberations this afternoon.
News 10 ABC's Tiana Xavier live outside the Albany County Courthouse now with details on that verdict. Tiana.
Thank you guys so much. I'm outside the Albany County Court, and yes, I am here for Austin Bryett. He is the man who had hit the UAlbany student with his illegal dirt bike, leaving her severely injured. Bryett was convicted by the Albany County jury this afternoon. Both the defense and the prosecution made their closing arguments today. At 4 p.m. today, the jury delivered the verdict, and he was found guilty on all of these charges, including second-degree assault recklessly causing serious physical injury, leaving the scene of a crime, and 2 counts of tampering with evidence. Judge William Little scheduled sentencing for December 18th, and he could face up to 7 years in prison. We will keep you updated with anything we hear. Thanks so much, and back to you.
Thank you, Tiana. Moments before the verdict about Bryett, over in Schenectady, Persia Nelson, the mother accused of killing her baby, was also found guilty on all charges.
Yeah, that included second-degree murder, first-degree manslaughter, and endangering the welfare of a child. She's facing up to 25 years to life when they sentence her next year. Peyton Cavanaugh has been following this case for us. Joins us now live from the courthouse there with that verdict. Peyton.
That's right. We are outside the courthouse where a couple hours ago the jury ruled Persia Nelson guilty on all 3 counts. Now, in speaking with prosecutors this afternoon, they say Persia could face up to 25 years to life. As you can see in these courtroom videos, this was the scene today. Jurors requested to review 3 key pieces of video evidence, each showing Nelson crying and praying. In one emotional clip, Nelson says, "I love my baby. Why would I do that? I don't know why I left." Prosecutors say today was a step towards justice for baby Halo.
Well, justice is done, but it doesn't change what happened. The baby suffered an awful death. Her killer will be held accountable.
Now, Persia Nelson is scheduled to be sentenced in early January. Stick with us for more on what happened in court today at 6 p.m. Reporting live in Schenectady, Peyton Cavanaugh, News 10 ABC.
Thank you so much, Peyton. The Albany man accused of killing his sister arraigned in Albany City Court this morning. This is 60-year-old Alfonso Lester's mugshot. He's now in the Albany County Correctional Facility without bail.
Lester lived less than a quarter mile away from his sister, right around the corner on Western Avenue and Cortland Place. News 10's Karina Dominguez is there, joining us now live with the latest on this important story. Karina.
Good evening. That's right. 60-year-old Alfonso Lester allegedly broke into his sister's home, killing her. The victim, 61-year-old Angela Helms. Now he's facing 1 count of second-degree murder and 1 count of first-degree burglary. Tense moments in court today as Lester appeared in front of.
Starting now, this is your local news leader. News 10 ABC at 4:30.
Right now on News 10 at 4:30, let it snow, let it snow. That is the song of the day as over a foot of powder dumping on much of the state. We're checking in on places hit the hardest to bring you the top stories across the nation.
And a fire breaking out in Bern this morning. We speak with firefighters about how they work in conditions like these and how to keep your home safe from a blaze while the heat is pumping.
And the storm affecting just about everything, but transportation at the forefront. We're checking in with experts on planes, trains, and cars to find out what's going into this response and when we might see a return to normal.
It's the story of the week, the biggest winter storm the state has seen in years, a powerful system blanketing communities with snow, closing roads, canceling plans, and disrupting daily routines. While many stayed home from school and work today, others have been working around the clock to keep us safe. Crews and residents alike digging, plowing, and salting in dangerous conditions to keep things running. And in the middle of it all, there have been moments of snow-filled fun.
Yeah, those images right there really summing it up. Take a look at some of these ones, too. The massive storm system has had a widespread impact, of course, across the nation. Ice, power outages, impassable roads, lots and lots of snow, bitterly cold temperatures. Today, according to ABC News, at least 22 deaths have also been reported. And forecasters say the deep freeze expected to linger throughout the week, keeping millions bundled up and on alert.
Thank you for joining us at 4:30. I'm Cassie Hudson.
And I'm Casey Kantz. Travelers waiting at train stations and airports and bus stops might not have enjoyed yesterday's flurries. Things returning a little bit to normal today, though.
News 10's Bianca Caputo joins us live at a bus stop in Albany where she says things are turning around for the better. Bianca, what's the latest on the transportation front?
Hi guys, so I'm out here at the Northern Boulevard bus stop where CTDA says buses are using specialized tracks for the snow. And
good afternoon, and thank you for staying with us. I'm Lydia Colbita.
And I'm Casey Kantz. History in the making tonight. NASA's Artemis II mission prepares for liftoff, set to launch between 6:24 and 8:24 tonight. The 4 astronauts, they've suited up, they've said their farewells, and they're officially stepping into their spacesuits as they now prepare for this monumental journey.
We're bringing you to Florida now for a live look at the launch pad. In the coming hours, that spacecraft is set to blast off, marking NASA's next chapter in lunar exploration.
Now, NASA says the goal of this Artemis mission is to return humans to the moon and also establish a sustainable lunar presence and lay the groundwork for future missions to Mars.
And the last time humans walked on the moon was in 1972 during Apollo 17. Artemis, named after Apollo's twin sister, honors that legacy while looking to the future. More than 50 years later, the mission is once again monumental, this time sending the first woman and first person of color to the moon.
Commanding the mission, RPI grad Reed Weissman and News 10's Peyton Cavanaugh spoke with students and professors about what this mission means to them.
Today, Reed Wiseman, a 1997 graduate